Welcome to two examples on how to convert a fraction of a percent to a decimal and a fraction. It's important to remember when working with percentages, the word percent means per 100, and therefore a percentage is always a number compared to 100. We can define a percent as a ratio or fraction with a denominator of 100. For example, 20% equals the ratio or fraction 20 over 100. So going back to our first example, we're given 1/10 of a percent. We want to convert this to a decimal and a fraction. Well, beginning with 1/10 of a percent, let's write 1/10 as a decimal. 1/10 is equal to 0.1. 1/10 of a percent equals 0.1%. And now from here, because a percent is a number compared to 100, we can write this as a fraction. This is equal to 0.1 over 100. To convert to a decimal, we need to recognize this fraction bar means division. This is equal to 0.1 divided by 100. And now the shortcut for dividing by 100 is to move the decimal point to the left two places. So beginning with 0.1, if we move the decimal point to the left two places, 1, 2, we fill in the missing digit with a 0, we have 0.001, or if we want 0.001, which is the decimal form of the percentage 1/10 of a percent. Let's compare what we did to the shortcut rule for converting a percent to a decimal. The rule is to remove the percent sign and divide by 100. And notice how that's what we actually did here. We began with 1/10 of a percent, which is equal to 0.1%. And notice how if we remove the percent sign and divide by 100, that's what we have here, which gave us the decimal form of the given percent. And now let's write the percent as a fraction. We already know 1/10 of a percent equals 0.1%. And we also know as a fraction this is 0.1 over 100. But for a fraction to be in correct form, it cannot contain decimals. Notice how we have a decimal in the numerator. To eliminate the decimal, we would need to multiply by 10 to create an equivalent fraction or ratio. The next step is to multiply the numerator and denominator by 10. 0.1 times 10 is 1. 100 times 10 equals 1,000. And notice how if we compare this fraction to the decimal, if we read this decimal correctly, using place value, this is 1,000th. And this fraction does not simplify, and therefore this is the fraction for the given percentage. Let's look at a second example. Here we're given 3/4 of a percent. And 3/4 is equal to 0.75. This equals 0.75%. Remember, to convert 3/4 to 0.75, we divide 3 by 4, place a decimal point to the right of the 3, up into the quotient, and now we can add a 0 to the right. Determine how many 4s in 30, which is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. We subtract. Difference is 2. Add another 0, bring it down. Determine how many 4s in 20, which is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. We subtract the difference is 0, giving us the decimal 0.75. And now from here, it's just like the previous example. As a fraction, this is equal to 0.75 over 100. The fraction bar means division. As a quotient, this is 0.75 divided by 100. 0.75 divided by 100 is equal to 0.0075. I'm moving the decimal point to the left two places. And now to write the percentage as a fraction, we'll begin with this fraction here. So we have 3/4 of a percent equals 0.75%, which equals 0.75 over 100. Notice here to clear the decimal, we would have to multiply 0.75 by 100. To create an equivalent fraction, we multiply the numerator and denominator by 100. This is equal to 75 over 100 times 100 is equal to 10,000. Again, if we stop here and read this decimal using place value, this is 75 10,000ths. But we need to simplify this fraction by simplifying out all the common factors other than 1 between the numerator and denominator. To simplify, we divide the numerator and denominator by 25. 75 divided by 25 is equal to 3. 10,000 divided by 25 equals 400. The simplified fraction for the given percentage is 3/400ths. I hope you found this helpful.